Well, hey, guess who's a dummy who had her mic muted? That would be me. I think I muted it for the bonus video and I forgot to unmute it. Whoops. Can you hear me okay now? From the rambunctious laughter in the chat, I'm going to assume you can. What I was saying is that, okay, so I'll just repeat what I had said. This is going to be a completely legitimate playthrough. I am not cheating in credits, I am not cheating in armor, I am not cheating my level up, I am not cheating my stats up, and I have no intention of doing so. There are two things that I have done for the game to make the game a bit better experience, however. The first is that I have given myself a second purple lightsaber crystal. And this is just so that I can tell what lightsabers Cass has equipped, because I can get confused very easily which lightsaber is whose, because it doesn't tell you who has it equipped. So that is purely so that I can make sure that I know which is ours and which is the other characters. The second is that I have boosted my repair skill to 17. This will not be used in the actual game, which you've been seeing me skip over droids with repair parts and stuff. The reason that I have done this is so that we can actually fully repair HK-47. And by doing that, we will actually be able to hear a lot of HK's dialogue, and basically we'll be repairing his memory core, is why I boosted that up. Like I said, I will not be using it in the main game. It is purely so that we can get the backstory here with HK. None of this is required. It gives him some minor stat boosts if you do it, but honestly, I just want to show off the things he can say and the things he'll tell you without further hurting Cass's stats. So let's go ahead and get on that.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Also, tell me if this is too loud.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude. Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster.
Too, but
this may take a while.
Too loud is usually
First,
the problem.
You will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it? Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SizeTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties. Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold. Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
Wait, back up. Oh, I don't don't like where this is going.
Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
He already told us about that, so it's deactive right now, so there's nothing we can do about that.
My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake.
Christ!
By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
That's impressive.
Statement. It was nothing really, Master. The majority of them were not even expecting it, and I moved very quickly. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
That's not quite how businesses work, HK.
Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
He went after an assassin droid with a pen? I kind of feel like that this is HK shorting him out, however unintentional, was probably a favorite of the gene pool.
Statement. I was only doing as I was told, Master. I would have told the human the proper codes to deactivate my protocol, had he asked. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning. Assessment. I do not believe so, Master. It would require complete dismantlement of my chassis. A most involved procedure.
I will say this. This is probably the most creative reason I've seen for you not being able to use a skill that a character has in the story. Sorry, you can't use his assassin protocol because some idiot stabbed him with a pin and shocked himself to death.
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Yeah, HK is a thing.
Statement. Affirmative. Request. As.
Oops.
Statement.
I was just trying to skip through it and accidentally picked the
Request.
wrong one.
Statement. And now rewire the last. Access complete. I have recovered information on my owner previous to the commercial officer, Master. Intriguing. Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant. A man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship.
Interesting.
Observation. It does seem that way, does it not? I can still remember all the glittering lights of Coruscant. Very pretty. Can we go back there, Master? I do remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool.
Naturally.
Observation. Senators are not nice, Master. They are either on top of the game or yesterday's news. My master told me that frequently, you see. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
That's a little bit alarming.
Answer. Certainly. Why not? I am an intelligent droid, you know. I see an opportunity, and I take it. And my master was most pleased with my work. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
He did what now?
Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
Oh. So that's what it was.
Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No? I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack, but my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated. Observation. I find that unlikely. Perhaps he was more concerned that the death of his wife would be more likely traced back to him. Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance. Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact. There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my statement. Request. Statement.
Oh, that was new. I didn't mean to skip
And
that.
now
Whoops.
rewire the last. Access complete. I have accessed information on my owner prior to the senator, Master. Most unexpected. Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Slaheron.
I think every part of my body just clinched with the idea of a Hutt having an assassin droid.
Answer. It does not appear so, or at least Bochaba was not my first owner. He purchased me from somewhere else. My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Slaheron. I helped him with this reputation greatly. Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags. These contracts made Bochaba very wealthy.
322? You're slacking, man. You got 104 and what was that, like a month?
It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated. Statement. I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however. Answer. Allow me to say that I have little doubt that residents of that sector were fishing pieces of Bochaba out of their soup for weeks afterward.
Ew.
At any rate, I quickly shut down upon my master's death. The rival Hutt claimed me along with my master's other possessions. Observation. If that Hutt had only known my true function, he surely would not have sold me to a senator he bribed regularly.
Also, hi, Smokey. Thank you for joining us.
Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less, so I do not miss it. Answer. Negative. As well, I believe I can restore several programs the hut installed to improve my performance. Yes, they are now active, contemplative. I wonder how many more dead masters I might have out there. A droid can live for a long time, you know.
So HK can actually regenerate health now, which is going to be incredibly helpful.
Statement. HK. Affirmative. Request. Statement. As you wish, Master. You are already familiar with accessing my central control cluster, correct? Now you will need to... And now rewire the access complete. I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master. Unfortunately, my history is still not complete. Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli, and I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
I know what the stimuli is, but we're not going to get to that for quite a while.
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
I'll tell you right now, though, it's not what you think it is. No matter what you think it is, you're probably wrong.
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't, HK.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember. I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
What were you doing in Mandalorian space? The last time anybody was in Mandalorian space was during the Great War with that Revan and Malak were leading, wasn't it? So I wonder who... Did nobody decent ever find you? Hi, Yvonne. I wonder why he was over in Mandalorian space, though. Who could have sent him there?
Query. Do you not have enemies that you would desire eliminated, Master? If my protocol still worked, would you not use it?
Yeah. Yeah, she would.
Statement. C. I provide a function that is useful to others. They merely must learn to use it properly, I believe. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
I kind of blame the Mandalorian for that, if he repaired you that poorly.
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the hut on Slaheron. My darkest day.
You're just a traveling piece of bad luck, aren't you?
Statement. So I did. I am not very proud of that, Master. The soldiers seem very startled, I must say.
I find it kind of interesting that HK seems to actually like his masters, at least while actively in their hands, except for a couple of them.
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
So that's all we can do with HK, unfortunately. We cannot do anything else until we can figure out what that stimulus is, which, like I said, it's going to be a little while before we can actually get to that point. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out who we have to talk to. I don't remember what conversation we're on for Juhani, so I don't want to start that yet. Let's see if Bastila and Karth have anything they want to say. Oh, we'll talk to Candaris and see if he's got anything. Oh, hey! Maverick was right. You can replay the visions here.
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak.
Bastila, your neck is transparent.
The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced
Your body is transparent. Oh, God! What's happening?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi
Look at that!
Team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
Why is she transparent? What has happened here?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
You're the one who brought it up, but okay. Probably too much. Wasn't ready for what she thought she was.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh, we can talk to Karth.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Karth, honey, if I was a Guardian, you would be in the party, no doubt. You're a very good marksman. Why is there not a nice option here?
It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I? No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Do you see why I like Karth?
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
He is definitely a screw-up and he's got his problems, but unlike a bunch of other characters, he actually knows when he's done wrong and he tries to make up for it. Karth is really a sweetheart. I like him a lot.
Yes, what's on your...
I don't think we can talk to him again, but we'll ask him.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah. So, a slight spoiler, I guess, but Karth is the, let's see if we talk to Candaris. I don't know if we talk to Candaris or not. Karth is the romance option in this game. I believe Karth and Bastila are the only two romance options there are. I'm getting myself turned around. Obviously, because this is like what, a 1990s game, Karth is only for women, Bastila is only for men. But I mean, 1990 game. What do you expect?
Yeah, what do you want? I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan. For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail. Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them. Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
I'm actually really eager to get to his speech about Revan, because that's actually very interesting, I think. And let's everyone talk to, because we're in the middle of mission. So. That all being said, I need to know when Candaris's, Karth's, and Bastila's missions trigger. So here's the thing: is I'm gonna go ahead and just make a streamer choice, and we're gonna go to Kashyyyk, both to finish up missions and to get our final party member, since again, Juhani's glitch. And more cutscenes you can't see. Let's see if the game auto skips this one for me like it did the others. It didn't this time. So the star map looks to be somewhere under the roots of trees, maybe? It was definitely under something big. It looked like tree roots. Which isn't helpful.
The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
Well, I guess I should say of dubious help, because that it's on the planet floor is a good hint, but there are trees literally everywhere. Bastila, Candaris, and Karth.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yeah, Bastila, Candaris, and Karth. I'm not at any of their missions, but I need to know how to trigger them. And there are still frog rats all over my ship. Because they're too cute, I don't have the heart to poison them. What way was out? This way was out. Never fails, no matter how much how many times I stay in the Ebon Hawk, I always get turned around. So let's actually see how well this works. I'm going to assume probably not, but there aren't a lot of Jedi on this planet. I kind of like how apparently all of these are, they will show up when you dock, but not on Tatooine. Nobody likes Tatooine. Yeah, just take it. I don't think I can force persuade this dude. Okay, so everybody but whoever's following Karth doesn't like Tatooine. Oh, right. I got this thing while I was shopping around on Tatooine, trying to get ourselves better equipped and get HK some armor. Some dude walked up and handed me this. I have no idea what it means, but we can't do anything about it until we get to Manon. So it's not really that big a deal. Where is... Here. Excuse me. Might as well keep pumping Carson in a treat injury so that he gets more from I need level 3 for that. So that he gets more from using med packs. Okay, so we've already qualified for all of them because we're currently sitting on 2 star maps.
The Wookiee was looking pretty agitated back in the ship. Do you think it's wise to leave him unattended?
Zalbar was upset?
He looked like there was something he needed to do. Besides, we don't know this planet. He could prove useful. Good or bad, he's got to have some interest in Kashyyyk. I'd rather have him with us.
We don't need that. Well, Karth does suggest that we don't actually have to pay attention to that. What we actually need Zalbar here for will trigger whether he's in the party or not. What is going on here? Alright, hard save. And yeah, these were going to say the cheat used because of me bumping up my repair skill on the crystal. But like I said, I have not done anything to my stats.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Matton is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
You're kind of a dick, aren't
new
you?
spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, huts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Ah, but you don't need to hear this. What can I get you? Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matton is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
A very, very bad feeling about this.
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
No, they're not. An honest man is pretty scarce too, wouldn't you say?
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
I don't either. Let's go ahead and see what we, Although, if you're wondering why I didn't ask about, paying off any of his debt, he won't let us. He'll just repeat the same lines about it has to be, Madden's friends, and he won't accept it if it's from us. Not bad, but it's not better than what I've got. He didn't have anything interesting. Yeah, I'm getting the murdered them and left them to die in a ditch feeling too. Yeah, so now HK, but with the little repairs we've done, HK and Candace are the only ones who can regenerate health. That is especially important for HK because keep in mind, I can't heal a droid. They require different, they require the repair packs. Gideon? Oh, I don't like where this is going. Stockholders does not usually translate to the natives. They're literally trying to rename the planet. Wow. I don't like the way this is going. I do not like the way this is going at all. Nope, not at all. Wow. So apparently, the Wookiee tribe's leader is selling off his people. That's great. We walked into a great situation here. So yeah, if you haven't guessed, this is going to be a fantastic planet. Oh, so this is one reason to hate this corporation. They're literally enslaving the Wookiees. And I like Wookiees. Keep in mind the only reason I don't use Zalbar is because he's just not very mechanically good, in my opinion.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed. What's to tell? They're big, powerful, difficult, and worth the most when caged and shipped off this.
I want to stab you.
You're not some anti-slaver, are you? Not anymore. Look, you want to know why the Wookiees are acting compliant? You go ask them. When they rip your head off, we'll fish it out of the Shadowlands and give it a proper burial. How about that?
How about I force push you over the railing? How about that?
I won't stop you.
Piece of shit. So yeah, all those jerks are slavers. As you can tell, this is going to be a wonderful planet.
You asked for this! Down you go!
Also, the other reason I hate Kashyyyk is from the moment you step out, you can no longer do this. You can only do it in, like, one of 2 zones. It is horrific, and I hate it. That is the reason I wanted to get this over with as quickly as possible.
This planet is incredible. It's too bad Zalbar isn't with us. It'd be nice if a guide is familiar with this place.
Oh, for crying out loud. Fine. Cartha's gonna whine about it every step until we do it, I guess. Also, yeah, you can't transit at all. Fine, whatever. Is there anything useful we can give you? That'll do. You only kind of want to kill everyone? Wow, you're farther ahead than I am. I absolutely want to kill everybody in this town. Okay. You know what, this is a good opportunity to see if Zalbar is weak as I usually think he is, because I remember trying him a couple times and he could never really hold up. But if we're gonna have to get him in here anyway, let's go ahead and just, camera. I think you want to, like, tilt to the left a little. So apparently Zalbar is essentially a prince. And an outcast prince at that. That is one of those, we'll have to deal with it when we get there. For now, we gotta deal with some slavers that killed a Wookiee.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business. This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Yeah, Zalbar's gonna basically slaughter them if we don't, step in here.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot. Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand.
Yeah, there's no way we're letting them get away with this.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
You know what?
I think I should pull in some favors and
Get out of
us
here.
moved off-world, men.
Are you all right, Captain?
Are you questioning my orders? You don't want to do that.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
I would have loved to slaughter them all, but for as murderous as she can be sometimes, Cass doesn't like slaughtering every single person she comes across, no matter how much they might deserve it. And trust me, they deserved it. Who has the demolition skill? Kurt does. Does Zalbar have any? Zalbar actually has some demolition skill. He's got more. 13. 1. Yeah, it's gonna get way worse before it gets better. I'm just letting you know this right now.
I'm here.
Kashyyyk is not pleasant in anything. There is no part of this experience is going to be nice.
Down you go!
There we go. So far, so good. I think I actually missed a corpse up there, though, so I'm gonna have to backtrack and go grab it. I think the other reason I never use Zalbar is he tends to be very vocal, as you can hear, and that growling got really irritating pretty quickly to me.
Down you go! How'd you like that?
That's a Wookiee over there. Looks like we go two ways. I think that's a Wookiee anyway. Construction kit. I missed something up here. Let's go grab it. We need to kind of burn time until my force points regenerate. I kind of wish they were generated faster, but what are you gonna do? I'm just happy my heal is actually, like, worthwhile now. So the Wookiee that way. So what is this way? That was a dog barking in the background, if you heard that. More of these things. Go get him, Zalbar.
Uh-huh. Hmm? How'd you like that?
That's an interesting graphical glitch, isn't it? What is this?
On it. Damn. On it. Damn.
That's unfortunate. I thought it was... Maybe I probably started neglecting my security. That's why you don't do that. Don't neglect your security. Also, don't sell the stuff mission gives you, because that would actually help. I'm gonna have to pick up some more of those from her later. Why not? Might have gotten something interesting for HK there. I'll have to check when he's back in the party. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay. Do we have anything for Karth? No, because he didn't have any melee feats. That's fantastic.
I'm here.
I already killed you assholes on Tatooine. Why are you here?
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
Alright, let's give this a shot.
Lord Malak was
We heard you the first time.
You asked for this! Down you go!
Luckily, the Jedi has to actually be focused on Karth to reflect the blaster bolts. As you can see, he didn't really have much of an option for that. Some more crystals. Another dueling shield, which will actually be very welcome when mine drains out. I believe that was a purple crystal in that one too. Alright, you know what? Yeah, this is still doing better. Until I can get the armor force powers is better. Yeah, I showed that earlier. When I went here before, I showed it earlier. Were you disconnected during that? Not bad. Not bad at all. Ah! Oh god! My foot just fell asleep! Oh, stop the tingling! Stop the tingling! Oh god! Yeah, I did. It was right here. This is basically what it was. We have to go to Manon later. When we go to Manon later, we'll see what that's about. The fact that I have to come alone makes me very uncomfortable about it, though. I'm definitely saving beforehand. Okay, so there was a guard to the village way back there. So we're gonna trek back over here and see what's up with the other Wookiee. Also, I find it kind of funny is that the Dark Jedi fights used to terrify me when I was younger, because I think I died to them all the time. But all it just takes is some slight proper preparation, and you just turf stomp them hard. Hi. Mad Claw, huh? Alright, so we actually could not go this way. That's how we get to the ground, which is what they call the Shadowlands. Is my voice still coming through okay? Especially compared to the background music. My mic's having some issues on this end. Random corpses. Oh, it's pitch black down there, trust me. little quiet. I tried moving it up a bit, but it's a little hard to keep it positioned right. I'll try talking a little louder. I don't know how well it'll help, but I'll try it. Also, apparently they really hate Zalbar. Cripes. No, that's not gonna work. And Zalbar gets taken out of our party. That might help. Hopefully that will help, because I kind of pinned it. I really need a headset. Also, here's Chundar, apparently. You don't off... There's a human in the background right there. Yes, thank you, Zalbar. Maybe I'll ask for a headset for my birthday or something. It'd be nice to not have to fiddle around with this mic. Wait, go back. What was that about your father? I like this option, but it's not. It's a little too aggressive for Cass. Also, I noticed you didn't disarm Zalbar. What was that? Yeah, no, Zalbar neglected to mention that. For good reason, apparently. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I'll check the transcript in a minute. So yeah, he's smart enough to get to us through our companions. Zalbar.
I don't like leaving someone behind, but I guess we don't have a choice.
But yeah, okay, so basically, sorry about that. Basically what happened is that Zalbar discovered Shindar was selling their people into slavery, and so he kind of went mad and attacked him with his bare claws, which the Wookiees frown on that about as much as a Christian fundamentalist frowns on homosexuality, to give you an idea of how unwelcome that sort of thing is. They believe that it makes them no better than feral beasts, and so people who do that are called Mad Claws and are exiled. It's not very good for them, but that's why Zalbar was reluctant to come back here. Also, yes, don't worry, everybody wants to stab Shindar in the face, unless you're going dark side. As you can guess, going dark side means you were siding with him instead. We're just gonna come in here and we're gonna talk to all the Wookiees.
Warning, and get no closer, hairy organic. I will protect the Master from your barbaric ways. I warn you.
I like how you completely ignored HK. I do kind of appreciate HK being defensive of me, though. I like the fact that he seems really fond of his masters. I feel really sorry for this poor Wookiee. Oh my goodness. I already told you I'm not a slaver, dang it. Yeah, they're not fond of people. Yeah, apparently, despite the fact they didn't bother to change his model, this is a young, Wookiee. So we now have someone to find. Who apparently went missing. I don't think we didn't get a, journal alert about it, unfortunately, though. Also, there's not really any point to talking to all the Wookiees that are scattered around. They just kind of growl at you and tell you to go to hell. Alright, so let's check out this place. So I love how it was only the sand people who actually cared that I looted all their stuff. This one's a bit more amicable. doesn't like us, but he's at least polite. Blunt, but polite. So we now have... apparently, it sounds like he fell in the Shadowlands. So we'll have to do a thorough search of there when we get down there. But that's about all we can do here. So if we want to get anywhere with these Wookiees, we're gonna have to prove to them that that we're not like the slavers. And we're going to have to find some way to de-seat Chundar, because as long as he is here, nothing is going to improve for either side. Also, I am very glad we went to Tatooine first, if you're wondering, because fighting Calo Nord in the Shadowlands is a pain in the butt. You basically have no room to maneuver in the spot he ambushes you at. And of course these things respawn.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
I actually did a lot better when I had Zalbar, so maybe he's a lot better equipped than I thought he was. I just always balk at characters whenever it says they can't, like, wear armor. Maybe, he says. Luckily they aren't too strong. Nothing over here, just those spawns. Still one weird as heck graphical glitch. It's kind of funny to see how broken this game is sometimes. Oh, hey, that looks like some Wookiee hunters.
You asked for
And of course they aren't grateful for it. But you can really expect them to be. HK, you're a little too close to that Wookiee. A crazed human, huh? Interesting. Apparently they find him completely insane. Also, I think Bacca is their god. Or not. So apparently they're missing the blade. So we have to find Bacca's blade. Let's see, that's all we need to know. So it seems like we have a sort of plan. If we can find Bacca's blade, we might be able to do something about this. It's going to be a matter of finding it, though. Hi, Gorwookin. And this is basically just showing us going down on some kind of trolley, I guess? I don't know what to call this. Down, 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 way past a lot of really big trunks. That's the thing we were lowered on. So welcome to the Shadowlands. It is as dark as you thought it would be. Also, here are these tack things. And whatever these things are. We are actually going to have to stop here. I hate stopping in the middle. I wanted to finish the planet before I did that. But, unfortunately, I don't really, we can't keep going. I'm not feeling too good right now, so I'm kind of in and out. But as long as I still feel okay, I'll still keep trying to go. And I might actually will have to stop. Oh god.
Damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it here. I hard saved it. We'll redo this cutscene later.